Hi, Andrew Cooper here, Advice for Living Financial Planning in Diamond Creek. It's nearly the end of November and we're at the end of a year dominated by Brexit and the US-China trade issues. And yet share markets around the world have continued to deliver amazing returns. Even fixed interest markets have returned up to 8%. Throughout the year we've been expecting some level of correction in markets, and yet despite all this chaos, they've continued their upward climb. Even relatively conservative portfolios have returned in the order of 10 to 12%. Having said that, I am concerned that the music can't go on forever. And as a result, our reviews with clients of recent times have been about taking some of the profit from those amazing share returns that have gone ahead and endeavouring to wind back some overly aggressive portfolios in the event that we do get this almost inevitable correction sometime next year. On the positive side, however, Britain goes to the polls on December 12 and early indications are that Boris Johnson may succeed in getting a majority, which would mean that his Brexit deal would go through and Britain would leave the EU. On the other side of the Atlantic, America and China seem close to an agreement which will resolve the issue with tariffs, and this can only help to improve overall economic conditions. Share prices continue to be very high, and the question is, are we in a share price bubble, or is it just that because returns from cash and term deposits are so low that people are prepared to pay higher costs for shares, even though this means their dividends will be lower? But with banks paying only 1 to 1.5% for term deposits, then even a diluted return from shares, it seems a better option. And if this low level of interest rates continues, and all indications are that it will continue for a very long time, it may mean that the elevated share prices we're experiencing are actually the new normal. So in that case, maybe we aren't in a share bubble and we won't have a correction next year. In short, the economic situation is uncertain and there are conflicting indicators on both sides. Some pointing to an inevitable correction and others suggesting that the level of prices in the share market are sustainable. As always, we'll continue to monitor the market, seek expert advice, and always err on the side of caution in regard to our clients' portfolios. On a personal note, I won't be in the office next Wednesday, Thursday or Friday. That's 27, 28 and 29 November, as I'll be attending our professional association, the Financial Planning Association conference, which will be at Jeff Shedd here in Melbourne. It's been a tumultuous year in financial planning with a range of changes in terms of legislation and enforcement arrangements and so forth. And so it's very important that I attend the conference. Additionally, Alison and other members of the staff will be attending some of the sessions. And so during those 3 days, there may be times where we're not in the office, but we will have our phones diverted. So please just leave a message if you can't get us. Lastly, I just wanted to say a thank you to everybody this year for being so patient with us. Our move to our new back office, as many of you know, has been an excruciating and in the end a very disappointing process. We felt we had to leave Australian Unity because of the conflict of interest they had created. But the move this year has taken an enormous amount of time and has been a major disruption to our business, which we never expected, and I'd have to say we've been quite disappointed. But I wanted to thank all of our clients for being so patient, and while we've worked through our way through this, I know it's meant being delayed with some items, but we've always tried to make sure that the critical things were done in a timely way. There are some of you still waiting for advice documents, which we're getting through as quickly as possible. But as I said, with this new system, it's something I'm now, it's not in my control. So we can only do our bit as quickly as we can. Hopefully next year we'll have our new processes bedded down and we'll actually get on with what we're supposed to be doing, which is looking after clients. Hopefully by my next video, we'll have some positive news on Brexit and the US trade negotiations. That would be a great way to finish off the year. As always, If there's anyone you think who would be interested in watching the video, then please do pass it on to them. And as always, remember, we are a referral business. So if you've been happy with what we're doing and you know somebody who think might benefit from a chat with us, then we'd be happy to sit down with them. Thanks.